He is Shaquem Griffin, the former Central Florida linebacker, the star of the Combine, who joins us on the program. Heard you missed your flight earlier this morning. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, after my just during the second 40, that's when I started cramping up really bad, and you know, I made sure I had to finish the drills and stuff, and I was cramping through all the drills, and by the time I got ready for my flight, I couldn't even move.
Oh, so you couldn't?
I had to go get
So physically,
I couldn't even walk.
Oh boy, huh?
Yeah, so I had to go get. I went to go get treatment and had to get hydrated again, and yeah, it took me a minute. So we rebooked my flight for the morning.
How do you feel today?
No, I feel so much better. I feel so much better. I mean, my calf muscles were shot, and I know during the drills it was like, you know, you can slow down. It's okay. You don't have to. I was like, I don't believe in that. So I made sure I did them drills, cramping or not.
How fast?
But, you know, I felt it after that.
How fast could you run the 40 today?
You know, I still wrestle them fast. I'm not slowing down. I still ran a decent time with the cramps. That second 40.
You're 4'5"?
Yeah, it's funny. My brother's like, I don't know why you even ran the second one if you was already cramping. I said, I bet there's so many people who come and tell I was cramping.
How surprised were you at your results at the Combine?
I wasn't surprised at all.
Because it feels
I knew what I can do. I was ready to show everybody.
But our reaction, it feels like, I mean, you're getting national exposure. How's this attention feel?
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, it just shows so much support that I'm getting from everything. I mean, you can't ask for more than that. And I had the support before I even got here, even from the point where I was getting ready for the Senior Bowl and had everybody, you know, even though I wasn't invited at first, I had support then, and then now invited to the Combine, I had even more support. I had the entire country behind me. Got the chance to get the invite. Had the opportunity to be here to show everybody what I actually can do, and still even got some more support after that. I mean, even when I got to the bench press, I mean, the crowd was amazing. Like, I heard the crowd yelling. I felt like I was Superman up there. I mean, literally, I can feel the crowd. It's like the crowd was helping me lift. And when you have support like that, I mean, it's only going to make you do good. I mean, your confidence is going to be up. You're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to feel strong. It just make you just feel good. I mean, and then having everybody still support me and everybody showing love, I mean, you can't do nothing but enjoy that.
How should we look at this? You're one-handed, everybody. I mean, this has been known. It's showcased. Do you want us to ignore it and just treat you as a football player, or should we embrace it because of what it means and what it means for other people, being inspirational?
I mean, just to say for everybody, I mean, no one wants to be considered as just the player with one hand, but just a football player or somebody else that had one hand, a basketball player, they just want to be considered as a player, not the person with one hand, because, you know, the reason why I do what I do now is because I want to get away from people saying, oh, he's so good because he has one hand. No, I'm good because I know how to play the game of football. I do everything. I work hard. You know, I study film. I do everything that it takes for me to be a good player, not because I have one hand. And that's why I do what I do, because I want to be able to set the example for not only me and people and my family, but people around me who's outside looking in, because I want them to know, like, never let nobody tell you that, you know, you can do this and you do something good because you got one hand. No, because you do it because you worked hard, you deserve it, and you really are a good player. And that's why I want to be able to change now, because people look at me with one hand and was like, wow, how can he do this? And that's like me saying you got two hands. Wow, how can you do that? You know, I want to get away from that and say, you know what, he's a good player no matter if he got one hand or 30 hands.
Do you remember when your left hand was amputated? What, were you 4?
Yeah, I was 4.
Do you remember anything about that day?
Yeah, I remember. I remember everything, to be honest. Besides getting put to sleep, obviously I don't remember that part, the actual surgery. But I remember, you know, I was sleeping and I rolled over, hit my hand on the wall, started crying. I ran to the kitchen and it was climbing on top of the sink. They go to the drawer to get the knife out to cut my fingers off, and my mom grabbed me. And my mom sent my brother to my dad's room, and you know he went back to sleep, and my mom brought me back to sleep. And then the next morning, I remember going to Bayfront Hospital, and I remember dragging a red wagon, and it was nothing in it. I was just dragging around, thinking that it was just normal, not knowing why I was there actually, because she didn't tell me. But I was just, because that's my mom worked at. She worked at Bayfront Hospital, and I was just dragging my red rag, and I remember she picked me up and took me into the room. I was in the middle. They put a mask on my face, and after that, I woke up with bandages.
Is there anything you can't do on the football field?
No, there's no limitations on me. Only limits what people say, but I prove that wrong every single time. I never set limits on things I can do.
What was it like when you were learning to catch the football growing up?
Oh, that was one heck of a journey, I can tell you that. I mean, I took a couple of footballs to the head before I actually started catching it. But that never stopped me from learning how to catch it. My dad was always tough on me about, if I want to be able to do something, I got to be able to be the best at it. And he always harped on that. And from setting bricks in the backyard with sticks over it to make them look like hurdles, we used to jump over those. And my dad used to throw the ball full speed, and I used to have to catch it.
Oh, boy.
And but I learned quick. I remember one time he threw it, and it hit me right in the chest. I caught it, and I rolled all the way to the gate. But I wasn't going to let that ball go, because I would have dropped it. I would have had 10 push-ups. And I don't think you want to keep doing 10 push-ups over and over again.
Wait, if you dropped the ball, Dad made you do push-ups?
Yep. And I was like 5, 6 years old.
Have you met Jim Abbott?
Have I met Jim Abbott? Nah, that would be kind of cool. I remember my teacher talking about Jim Abbott when I was in the third grade. Actually, second grade. It was second grade going to the third grade. I was at daycare, and we were throwing the ball. And I was asking, how can I keep the ball in my hand and throw? And how can I keep the mitt in my hand and try to throw the ball? And it's like Jim Abbott used to catch the ball, hold the mitt, take the ball at the mitt, and then throw it. But it was just so much form at that you couldn't even tell. And trust me, I tried to do it. I ended up throwing the whole mitt with the ball in it. And then I guess it took a little more time for me to learn the form of that.
And Jim Abbott was a major league pitcher, and Shaquem is talking about how he would get the ball back to him, kind of tuck his glove. I mean, it was pretty amazing. There was a rhythm to it. I would love to set up a conversation with you and Jim Abbott if you'd be okay with that. He's a great guy and very giving, and I'd love for him to get in touch with you if you're interested in that.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
Where will you be on draft day?
Draft day, we still trying to figure it out, but most likely, I'm probably be with the family, just how my brother did it last year. We're gonna set something up nice, and just be around my family. When you go in training and you're gonna be traveling and taking visits, the only thing you want to do is be around your family before you gotta fly out anywhere. So that's the plan. What we're gonna do for now, unless I get invited to Dallas, then that's another story.
Ooh, well, do you have a favorite team?
I mean, growing up, my favorite team was the Ravens, but I was a big Ray Lewis fan. I mean, oh my goodness, I used to go crazy for Ray Lewis. So, yeah. But other than that, that used to be the go-to.
Well, it was a lot of fun to watch you play at Central Florida, and it was a great year, and certainly with Scott Frost there, and pretty magical to go undefeated and then finally get invited to the Combine. So I hope you feel proud, because you should as just a football player, but then add everything else you've overcome, Shaquem, and that's pretty incredible journey that's only continuing.
Yeah, I feel good to be a national champion and still make history.
Wait, you're the national champs, huh?
Oh yeah, no doubt. and I'm helping them create the rings too, so that's a good thing.
Oh, so you're getting championship rings?
Oh yeah, national championship ring.
Don't you wish you could have played Alabama?
Oh man, that would have been amazing. I mean, everybody look at UCF like no way they could be able to stick up with Alabama, but we far from small, and we far from just not being capable of playing a big school. I mean, I think we did it before, and we came out on top. I mean, I don't remember seeing any L's on our schedule. I mean, I look all the time, man. I don't wear glasses, but I try to put glasses on one time, and I still gonna find an L. So something must be right on the paper.
Well, there's a lot of W's by your name, and congrats so far, and hopefully you get great results on with the draft weekend.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Shaquem Griffin, nice little sense of humor there, and making up championship rings. Central Florida, put on glasses. I couldn't find any L's on that schedule there, but it's a great story. And it's not, he doesn't want you to feel sorry for him. You know, he's just used to this. This is the way he's grown up. I was fascinated by him catching the ball. Now, they had defensive drills where you go back in coverage and then they throw you the ball at the combine. And, you know, he puts his right hand out almost as if to absorb it, and then he cradles it after that. And then you're wondering, you know, even making tackles, you know, making one-arm tackles, and pretty fascinating.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.